Good morning, everyone. T Speaker 222 XRP Future Millionaire with the Side Button XLM and Future Digibet OG. I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in. We were, 1,136 subscribers when I went to bed last night, which is absolutely unfucking believable. Everybody who tuned into the live stream last night, I want to thank you. It was like 1:15 this morning. We were on until about almost 3 a.m. No, I started at about 12:30 a.m. and was on until, 2:20 a.m., 2:30. I had a good time. It did exactly what I said. Last night I said, we were right around here. We were sitting around this 135, 138. And I said, hey, I could see it going to 142, 144 on a blow off the top. And then we're going to rework. Because I said it looked like it was coming into a head. We had to build. So it's exactly what happened overnight. And for anybody who thought that we were playing 138 as resistance, support, that's clearly not what happened. It's still on resistance side. So it's struggling because the volume still, I wake up and the volume, for a 45-minute stretch is right here, guys. That is pathetic volume. You get a few of those even when there's no volume. It's a very dangerous pattern. It's a very dangerous pattern. This pattern's coming to an end on this part now. I wanted to do a quick update. Woke up feeling a little, stomach's bothering me a little bit. You know how that goes. So, nothing major, just, a little tummy ache this morning. But, Bitcoin's down 1,000. When I went to bed last night, when we ended it was at like 54,300. We said it was going to have this little push up, which it did. It was no surprise to us. We knew it was going to take a little bit of a bounce. And it did. Because when I came on, it was about, it went down from that 54,300. And all of a sudden, it was down at like 53,800. We're like, what the fuck? Then when it bounced up, we know what's going on. There's no support over here. It's all resistance. It's the third or fourth leg up now. Same thing with XLM. When you guys were on last night, it was at 50, and I said, we're getting close to this time to where, if you're going to sell up here, you're running out of time. If this pattern finishes off. If volume comes in and it changes the pattern, so be it. Digibet, same thing. Had a little blow off the top, and I even said last night, I don't know if we're going to get back to 13. Came close. But I sold it at like 13.4 for a reason before this whole development happened. But it's inverted there, so it had to go up some. But again, I told you it'd be interesting after the clocks turned this morning. See if we were going to have a little push up. But even Doge. Last night, even you guys were seeing it. Made a nice little push up to 31.5. We were talking, though. If the momentum died on Doge right now, this is done. We're starting to get this east meets west in some of these formations, even at the top of these small moves. You can see it on XRP as well. Eventually, with no volume, these things are going to crash and burn. So, again, guys, I'm not a financial advisor. Should you take my advice? No. If you took my advice and didn't trust your own gut, you're a moron. But should you pay attention to the charts and see what the current trends are in the 1 minute and when I bring it out to the 45 minute or the 4 hour? Yeah, you should. And it gives you an informed decision, well, then obviously you buy something at that spot or you sell it. But other than that, I'm not a financial advisor, and I can't tell you whether or not to buy it or sell it. I can give you advice. There's another W. So, with this volume, though, I can tell you one thing. If the volume doesn't come in, it's going down. Whether it gets to 75, 70, or 50 cents, who knows? But it certainly won't be at $1.38, and you'll have a cheaper buy-in. Because this volume is pathetic. And without volume, I go by rule of thumb. If you can't get a 3-to-1 volume increase, you're not going anywhere. And we were talking about Ethereum. It was up over 2,800, 2,840 yesterday. And now it's just slowly giving back the pattern. When we were on last night, I told you about Ethereum, what happened and the ways that... But it's giving up the pattern now. This is the last stand. We're coming down to that last stand part. So, before I leave, if you guys are interested in taking the class, we've got spots are filling up quickly, guys. Spots are filling up quickly. It's very nice to see. Very nice, because there's a lot of information that's going to be coming on here. And for the $50 per person, I mean, that's a steal. It's $6.65 per class, roughly. There's 8 classes in the month. 1 hour each class, with minimum, because knowing me, I'll probably talk too long. I paid for the server, you know, which with the student enrollment fees, I was able to pay for this. Yeah, well, I mean, I haven't got their enrollment fees because I have it set to where I can't get paid until after the 1 month course, just in case somebody wants a refund. So all that money you see is sitting there on hold. So all the student payments right now have not reached my account. I have it sitting in the payment processor, and I have a 30-day commitment to where I told them I don't want my money for 30 days, which would put it into April. I mean, would put it into, you know, the end of May, which is towards the end of my first class, you know. So just in case people want refunds or whatever, I'm not touching the money. I'm not putting it anywhere, but I did pay for this server so that we could all be on the same connected server. If you guys want to join the class, we're 27 out of 50 members strong. There's 23 spots left. If you would like to join, strutrugali@gmail.com. Like I said, it's about $6.70, $6.66 a class. There's no other place you can learn the charts like that for that cheap. I'm trying to make it as affordable as possible as I can for as many people. I'm trying to keep it to 50 people or smaller just so we can have more, you know, I can have an interpersonal class. You know, I can be interconnected with you guys and be able to, you know, easily stay with you. And sure, I could keep it open and get 100, 500, whatever. But it's not about the money. It really isn't. If it was, it wouldn't be $50, believe me. And the same people that already signed up would have already signed up again. I want to make it affordable, you know, to where it's worth my time, but also worth their time. If you want to donate to the channel, this is a free channel run by the people. Send a donation. It's in the link. If you can do your part, do your part. I'm doing a hell of a lot of work, so I expect it to be, you know, I expect, you know, what's good for the goose, I'll say is good for the goblin. I don't fucking know where I'm going with that, but my point is, if you're getting something out of this and I've helped you, pay it forward. I'm not taking monetization. I'm not taking subscriptions. I don't want to. I can't. So I want everybody to be able to watch this free show, and that means it's donation-based. So, again, guys, I'll be back in a little bit, probably early afternoon. Once this pattern starts to break down a little bit, there's not much I can tell you. Same thing as we've been talking about. Nothing changes. Until you see me next, just sit back, relax, smoke a joint, you know, hang out with the wife, your kids. But right now, there's nothing to worry about. The pattern is flat as a rat. So, again, guys, I'm T-Speaker222XRP Future Millionaire with the side button XLM and future Digibyte OG and the only person in the XRP community who does not allow paid subscribers. If you want to donate, links in the description. Until next time, I'm T-Speaker222. Stay blessed and don't overpay.